Good morning, happy Monday, and happy last week of school. I cannot believe it's the last week of school. Sorry, I can't. Even though I've known it's coming, I just can't believe that it's finally here. But today is the last Monday that I'm working because next week we have Memorial Day off. But then we do come in Tuesday through Thursday for PD and to make up our snow day hours and stuff like that. Oh my gosh, this week is gonna be crazy. But today they are going to completely finish up their, what is this called? Goodbye Project booklet. All I have left to do is the cover. So I have my pattern blocks here and I'm just gonna have them pick 2 to 3 blocks and trace them and then color in whatever they see. So excited about that. And then during my 4th period, we do have to do TIA testing, which is basically just for all the subjects that don't have a STAR test. They take a pre and post test. So there's an accurate way to track growth for those teachers so they can qualify for TIA money. So during 4th period, I will be giving that test, but it's only 4th period, so it's fine. Tomorrow I'm doing my awards. So last week I wasn't sure if I wanted to do awards or not, but I got with the other teachers and we came up with some really fun ones and I hope that the kids like them. But we're going to the IRC today to print them during PLC. Okay. Sure.
They say horses don't start.
See, that's another time I should get a Mustang.
Yeah.
Who are y'all laughing at? First of all.
Nah, low-key you.
First of all,
Me?
second of all.
Joycey, hurry up with that pink, man.
I'm gonna take my time. Summer after high school, when
Okay,
we
then
first
just
met.
please just meet them and leave it alone.
Make up your Mustang to
My
radio.
Mustang, let's go, my red one.
No.
On my 18th birthday, we got matching tattoos.
I want a Dodge Charger.
Miss, W or L for Dookie Schmear?
Okay, because you know where I live.
Is it Dookie Schmear?
Yeah,
Or is it,
I don't know what you're saying.
Miss Dookie Schmear means bad? I said, is it a Dookie Schmear? You said, yeah.
Oh no, it's not a dookie mirror.
Do you have any pets?
That's a bad word, Miss Adam.
That's a bad word? I don't have time for pets, I barely have time for me.
And
On
our
my
husband.
18th birthday,
And
we
your
got matching.
Colors and color and
Yes, are you recording?
Recording
color.
what?
Recording yourself.
Wait, on what?
She's gonna do a time lapse.
Oh.
Oh, is it really a time lapse?
She's gonna time lapse it.
So you're gonna make them watch the whole coloring process?
What?
Hello, YouTube.
No, this is for me to show my husband so he sees why I come home overstimulated.
Okay.
Oh.
Angry face emoji, angry face emoji.
Please, not right now.
Not right now, though.
I'm gonna do it. Can I see that purple?
You
Are
got
you done with that?
15 minutes. 15
Well, this be
minutes.
cool, because this is what
Wait, this one,
I have on this paper.
You can work out tomorrow.
You did it wrong. Is there a purple coloring in there? No, I don't.
You like my drawing?
I'm a crip. I don't like this.
I think it's this one.
Like another purple.
Well,
I'm gonna do a dark
there's
purple.
one point, not point, but
I
like
think it's right there.
one thing I'm checking is the tessellation covering the entire page. The second thing I'm checking is the whole thing colored.
Miss, isn't
So
this?
if you want to get half credit, cover the whole page with tessellations and don't color any of it.
Isn't this gonna bleed through?
Probably, so you might want to use colored pencils.
And
I
on
don't
my
want to
18th
delete
birthday,
it.
we got
You ain't gotta delete it, just start up again.
I don't think it did this right.
and another
Please,
night.
shut up.
Because isn't this?
Yeah,
Isn't there supposed to be this in the back of it?
yeah.
The one
Hers
that
doesn't have
Yeah, because she wrote on hers.
and on my 18th birthday, we
it.
got
Just get them and leave it alone.
Alright, folks. I'm gonna
summer
do
after
this
high school.
You do what? But there's 15 minutes. Don't stop now. We're doing
I'm gonna
something
have
fun
time.
tomorrow.
Make time.
Okay, you're gonna make
Miss, I
time.
think you said that or something like
This is actually gonna be fun.
that. You said that. Miss.
What is it gonna be?
What did I say? It was gonna be fun last
Financial
time.
We're gonna go outside? That's what we're gonna do tomorrow.
No, it has nothing to do with math.
Can we go outside? Geometry.
That's math. No, we're not going outside. I'm not taking y'all outside.
What is this?
What's up?
Oh, you're not gonna have this.
I'm not gonna take y'all outside.
Tomorrow,
What about tomorrow?
you can take us outside.
No, I'm not taking y'all outside. I
I'm
can.
giving you permission. That's why.
Oh, thank you for giving me permission. But I can barely control y'all in a enclosed classroom.
No, you can barely.
Is that literally?
Yeah.
other orange?
The girl told me lit, and I was like,
I put it in the box.
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah.
Apologies. I put it in the box.
Did someone put it away? Oh, you were talking to me. Thank you.
Oh,
I was ignoring
I
you.
swear
okay.
I cry every time I watch that.
Go to Grand
What do
Slam.
you mean,
They
go?
might see you.
Yeah, go to a comedy show.
I'm
gonna
go
go-
to Grand Slam or like go somewhere like the mall.
Go
and we gonna
where?
see you.
Oh, you're.
I promise you, she
Graceland?
doesn't care.
Grand Slam.
I promise you.
I didn't say it.
I told you I have problems with my hearing. Especially when there's this many people being loud. Bro,
Are we dead, eh?
why? Why are you eating chips in my class? Made it through the last Monday of this year, which is crazy. So yeah, today was good. I had a couple students finish, so I went ahead and graded their goodbye projects, but the rest of them, they can turn it in tomorrow. Really, I'm accepting them through Wednesday, and so there's really no reason for anyone to not turn it in. Tomorrow I'll be doing the award ceremony. We ended up not going to the IRC to print out our awards this morning because we just didn't. And then we were thinking about going during conference today, but we're just gonna go tomorrow morning and it'll be fine. So we're gonna go tomorrow morning during PLC to get those printed, and I'm gonna try and find some cardstock. I know I had cardstock because I would love to print these on cardstock paper instead of regular old paper, but we'll see if I can find any. I think the IRC has some that I can use. I also have been working on my end of the year to-do list. So every year around the last week of school, I make a list of everything that I want to get done. That way, if there's anything that my students can do for me, I have them do it for me. I'm going to be doing a little bit of reorganizing. I'm not going to do any like setup stuff because I'm saving that for the beginning of next year, which really, since I'm staying in the same room, all it's going to be is hanging up some of my posters. Yeah, that's really it. Oh, let's do my daily brain game. For some reason, I forgot about it this morning. I don't know what happened. 26, there's 26 letters in the alphabet. 26Q, 2 we, 4 E. 26Q, 2 we, 4 E.
26Q, 2 we, 4 E.
Okay, I think I got it. Covered up. What's the second number? 6. Yay. Oh, that was yesterday's. Okay, let's do today's. To blend or fuse together. Conflate, maybe. Reserve, no. Obstruct, no. Fluctuate, no. Conflate? I thought conflating was like mixing the two things. Okay, I guess that works. Yeah, conflate. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-day. My, oh my, what a wonderful day. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday are all half days. So Wednesday, Thursday, we get out at 12:15. Yeah, we get out at 12:15. And then on Friday, we get out at 10:50. It's like half of a half day. And I believe on Friday, since we won't have any students that day, because our first and fifth period is PLC then conference, and Friday is first and fifth, we won't have any kids that day. So I think we're going to go out for like an end of the year breakfast with my team, because I'm pretty sure my team is sticking together. This will be the first year where my team doesn't change at all. And it's a big team. There's like 8 people on the team, and none of them are leaving. That's so cool. So we're just excited about that. And I also received my tentative schedule for next year, which not really my schedule, but I'm staying in Algebra 1, yay. But they also are adding an inclusion class, which is like SPED kids that need minutes, so it'll be a push-in teacher, which I have dealt with that for the past 2 years. This was the first year that I did not have any SPED kids that needed minutes, so it was kind of weird to not have anyone in my room every day. So I'm fine with having inclusion, and that might change because I know that a lot of us got emails saying that we're going to have inclusion, so I'm not sure if they're just saying, hey, you might have inclusion, or if it's like, yes, you will, because things can change. So I don't know. But I don't believe I will have pre-AP, so I won't have separate preps, which is nice. I have to finalize grades at the end of this week, and the Goodbye project is the last thing going in the grade book. So I'm going to just go ahead and basically what I did is I went ahead and put in a 0 for everyone on the Goodbye project, but then changed it to where it drops their lowest assessment grade. So essentially their grade didn't change. So if they were to get a 0 on the Goodbye project, that's the grade that they would get for the semester. So really the only way that people's grades can change is for the better. So basically if they're looking at it and they're like, yeah, I'm happy with this, they know they're chill, there's no surprises. But if they're not happy with it, then they just need to do the Goodbye project and raise it. So I'm gonna go ahead and calculate how many of my students are failing, just so I can compare it with everyone else on my team, because I just want to make sure that I'm not like failing way more or way less than everyone else. But I think that we're all pretty much on the same page. So I'm going to do a little bit of calculating. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. I woke up a little bit late today, so we are doing my makeup now. So we had planned to go to the IRC today during first. But honestly, I was looking at my awards and the majority of them are in black and white anyway. There's just a few with color. So I don't really need to go to the IRC. Good morning.
Good morning.
Are we going to the IRC?
No, we do the same thing in the car.
No, I put half of it on in the car and then I put the rest here.
Steal your products.
Please do. They're
Wait, can I check
ancient.
how about me?
Yeah, they're ancient.
I don't care. That's so cool to me. I love it.
I've meant to bring my 11th and 12th grade yearbooks every single day.
Yikes.
And I
bro.
keep forgetting.
Let me see. Why do we have the same brushes? I have these too. These
Those-
came in a pack from like Walmart or something. I swear.
High school.
Yeah.
It's like 10 years ago,
Yeah.
probably.
Let's see.
When have I watched them? I don't know. Have I?
Crazy.
I don't know. Hello, good afternoon, and happy Wednesday. So literally as soon as I walked in today, my coworker walked in, so I couldn't check in today, and then today was the first day of finals, so I immediately had a class, first period. But it's over now, it's only 12:34, and I have no more students in here. I'm just finalizing grades all day. Today, I've just been grading their Goodbye projects, which they've turned out really cute, those that actually did it. So I've been grading those, gonna finalize my grades, and then tomorrow I'm going to tackle my room and all of the changes that I wanna make to my room. And I also think, so tomorrow, if any of my students still have their Chromebooks, I'm going to take them to turn them in. So they won't have their Chromebooks, and instead of putting on a movie, I think I'm just gonna get out all of my games and let them play games, because I really want to encourage socialization. But do you wanna see what I've been doing also? So when I'm not grading, this is what I've been doing. So I copy pasted all of the standards, and then I organized and color coded them based on the pacing that we have for next year. So each unit is color coded and it corresponds to this. Isn't that crazy? And then I have learning objectives. Why I did that? I don't really know. Did I need to do that? Not really. But at least now, you know, I guess I won't be searching for it. Yeah, yesterday, I don't know, I just didn't feel like picking up the camera after work, so I didn't. But both yesterday and today were good. Yesterday, I gave out my awards. I need to tell you guys about my awards. So it was fine. Some of them loved it, some of them couldn't care less. So it was just kind of, you know, whatever, but I had fun. So I'm going to show you some of my I have a lot of leftover awards actually, because I just printed extras. So these were some of my awards. for the kid that doesn't talk, for the kid that's super loud, for the smart aleck or just the smart one. No drama, just good grades. A joy in class. Doesn't really do anything though. They stay getting their work done. They also stay getting their work done quietly. They act like they don't care when in fact they do very much care. The one with an earbud in at all times. My gamblers. The ones that are nice to me and absolutely horrendous to their friends. The ones that use as little energy as possible. The ones that really came through second semester. The ones that complain no matter how much work I give them. Another smart aleck. The one that's always complaining about the chaos in the room, but is also a instigator of chaos. The one with the most drip. The one on their phone. Fastest to finish their work. The one that's always on the wrong tab. This is a personal favorite of mine. It is a Velcro student. The student that has nothing ever. This one's pretty self-explanatory. SAS. Students that are absent all the time. Students that have showed up maybe 5 times in the past semester. For my sleepers. For those with no clue what's going on. I think that was all of them. The kids thought they were funny, but I think honestly what I should have done, because I have a reason for why I gave out what I gave out, but I think what I should have done and what I would do in the future if I were to do this again is I had like a slideshow for all of the awards and had them guess who would get that award. I think what I'm gonna do instead in the future is kind of just go through them and have them guess who gets it, but not say anything, and just write down who the class agreed on. And then have them like vote, you know? But even that, I'm like, I don't know, because that would be awkward for the kids that are like really quiet or they just don't really show much of their personality in class, stuff like that. So I'm like, I don't know if that's what I want to do. I've got to finish grading these projects, finalize my grades, and then we'll see what time it is, because I think we're supposed to be here till 4. But I think I'm going to go out for lunch at 1. And have lunch until 4. Good morning. Happy Thursday. Today's the last day of school where I actually have students, because tomorrow these students are only going to their A1, A5 class, and I have my planning and conference A1, A5. So today's the last day. Yeah, my desk is an absolute wreck, but it's fine. So today I have my to-do list right here, and I'm going to have the students help me with what they can. And then, I meant to bring this yesterday, but forgot. So I have my Polaroid camera with me today, and I have extra, whatever it's called, film. And I have some pictures that I printed of my classes, because if you were around last year, you'll remember that I have my own yearbook, basically. So I'm going to show you from a distance. But basically, for all of my classes, I have a Polaroid that goes in the middle. They can all sign it, and then any pictures of that class that I have, I put on the other side. Just, you know, it's just a little something for me so that I can always remember my students. But I wish I would have thought about this my first year, but you know what? It's okay. It's okay. Also, I'm wearing these because these are the last day that my kids are gonna see me, and you know, what's the point of wearing something if no one's gonna see it? I will be wearing them again tomorrow, fear not. Oh, you know what? I have been slacking. Been slacking on my daily brain games. I don't know what happened, but I have a couple to do today. Root it out. List at least 5 words that start with the letter T and are things that make noise. Okay. A TV makes noise. A telephone makes noise. A toy can make noise. Okay, I hear the kids coming. I don't think I'm gonna have time. Okay, we'll have to come back to this after. But yeah, after all of my classes today, we are going to be organizing and cleaning the PLC room. That's the plan for today, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Did you lick sour cream?
No, I just like butter. That's even worse.
Wait, I don't even want half of that though. That's crazy. That's so much butter.
When I saw it, I was like, oh,
Okay, my roll is this big. The cinnamon butter they gave us is the same size as the roll. Filled up. What am I supposed to do with that? But PTA was so kind. They've made us baked potatoes. Oh my, wow. I was expecting that to be like super hard, and it wasn't. No, it's butter. I don't know what I expected.
I didn't even know they were going to give us the cinnamon butter. I didn't know it was Texas Roadhouse. I just thought it was just them.
Here, you can use my knife for your... This is technically dessert, but...
No.
It's so good. Might go back and get another roll if they let me. No, I don't
was
need
gonna-
another roll.
I was going to ask for one right there, but I said I don't need another
I don't need
one.
another roll.
I don't need another one. I have not meal prep. I don't need another one.
I don't need another roll. I have meal prepped and I still don't need another roll. Oh my goodness. School's over. School is done for me. Tomorrow, all we're doing is going to IHOP as a team to celebrate the end of the year. And then when we come back, just cleaning out the PLC room. We decided not to do it today because we're just not feeling it. So we're gonna clean out the PLC room tomorrow and just like clean up our rooms, which my room is basically clean. It's so sad. But I took down all of my letters because I have this folder that has all of my letters from all 3 years of teaching in it. And I don't know if I'm gonna hang them up again next year. I normally don't hang up previous year's letters, but I might. I just don't know. And then I also wrote all of my team little letters saying thank you for being amazing. And I'm gonna go give them to them probably tomorrow. Oh, let's finish my daily brain game. So, starts with letter T and makes noise. I came up with TV, telephone, toy, train, and truck. They came up with truck, talking. Talking isn't a thing. There are things that make noise. Talking is not a thing. Trains, trumpet, tabla, I don't know what that is. Tambourine, typing. Typing is not a thing. Thunder, theremin, I don't know. That's kind of crazy. Okay, find the typo. The saddest aspect of life right now is that science gathers knowledge faster than society gathers wisdom. Isaac Asimov. So gathers and faster are misspelled. And knowledge. Oh, they tricked me. I was like, there's no way they're gonna be so close together, but gathers knowledge faster. We're all misspelled. That's what I get for rushing. And then today's is an embroidery. To ask earnestly. It's a 7-letter word. I think it's gonna be beseech. B-E-S-E-E-C-H. Yeah. And you know what? Just because I'm probably gonna forget tomorrow, let's go ahead and do tomorrow's. Which one does not match? Okay, so he's skiing with left foot forward. Whoa. See, C and B are exact opposites. C and D are the same. Okay, so it's gonna be B. Yeah. Taking this baby home to continue it over the summer, maybe, who knows. I also might just pick it up next school year and have the days be completely off. I don't know. Okay, I'm also planning on reorganizing my desk. It's only 1:30 right now, and I was planning on leaving at 2, so I think I might reorganize my desk now, or I'll just wait and do it tomorrow. We'll see. Happy Friday and happy last day of school. I can't believe it. Okay, so today, okay, let's be honest. Yesterday was my official last day of school because it was my last day with kids. Today and 3 days next week, I have to be at school with no kids. So I consider the start of my summer today. Because today is technically, we're going to IHOP, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go to IHOP here in a few, and then when we get back, I think we're gonna tackle the PLC room. Which if we don't get to it today, it's no big deal. We literally have 3 days next week that we can do it. So I'm not stressing. Oh, did I show you guys my desk? I can't remember if I did or not. So I'm not sure how I like it because this whole thing is so open and I'm not used to having such openness, but I mean, I don't think I minded. So now when students want to come sit at my desk, they can sit across from me and we can chat or whatever. But that's also nice because they won't, when kids are over here, I am like limited on what I can do on my computer because I don't want to I don't want them to see anything they shouldn't see or whatever. So I feel like this both makes it more private and less private. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. I think I can maybe scoot this back, although I have a ton of room over here. It really just depends on how many students I have in my biggest class next year, and we won't know that until the day school starts, basically. Today we're supposed to be getting information about whether or not our kids passed. Ugh. I'm so full. I ate way too much and I didn't even finish my food. Like I probably only ate like less than half of it. For those of you wondering, I got an omelet and protein pancakes, and they were delightful. So today, we just got sent a spreadsheet that has the preliminary EOC results. And if my data is correct, I only had 9 kids fail. However, the reason I say if the data is correct is because literally all the other teachers are noticing like certain students who absolutely should have passed are not passing. And so they think that there's an error on the spreadsheet, like maybe something got formatted weird or something, which I'm gonna be honest with you, I really hope that's not the case because all of my data looks accurate. Like I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 students master. And of those 13, literally none of them were surprises of those 13. 11, 12, 13, 14 students meet, which again, that checks out. So I had 9 fail, 14 meet. How many did I say master? 12 or 13? I already forgot. Those are all average numbers. Everyone else got approaches. So like that all is pretty aligned with what I'm expecting. Truly, I thought more of them would get did not meet. Not that I was expecting it, but I was afraid that more of them would get do not meet. But I mean, like I worked so hard with them and I was like begging them to try. I was like, listen, if you just try, you have a really good chance of passing. Just try. So I don't know. I mean, maybe they did. I did have a lot of students come up to me afterwards saying how easy it was and they feel really good about it. They felt like, I had a few of them say like, oh, I definitely mastered it. Like, I'm so excited. So like, I was so happy for them. So I hope my data is accurate because I want to start calling home and giving them the good news. Well, really, I just want to call all of my master students and tell them that they mastered, and then I want to call my did not meet students and tell them that they failed, so they need to go to summer school. Why is that my job and not the counselor's job? I don't know. But I'm not exactly sure how they're going to calculate growth. So I just did it my own way, and if I'm right, I should have 83% growth, which is insane. That's so good. 83% growth is so good. I had 20 fail my class, but only 9 fail the star. I'll let you guys know if this data is not accurate, but like, I was sitting here looking at it and it made me want to cry. I was so happy. Like, I'm so happy. Because it means that something that I said stuck. Something that I did, like, actually stuck with them. Okay, anyway, I'm trying not to think about it too much because if it's wrong and I ended up not having that many kids pass, I'm gonna be devastated. Okay, so it turns out my coworkers are little silly gooses and they were looking at the wrong tab. So they were looking at the results from the English star, not the algebra star. All of our scores are really good for the algebra star. I'm so happy. We all had just around 10 students fail each. So I just love that we're so aligned because it means we're all doing the same thing and we're all on the same page. And it really makes me feel good as a teacher that I'm, doing what I should be doing. And I predict my growth to be between 70 and 90%, which that's insane because in order to get the TIA master's designation, I need 70%. So that's insane. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go. My room is clean. All we have to do, again, we pushed off doing the PLC room until next week. So my room is clean. When we come back on Tuesday, we're just going to clean the PLC room. There's a few like trainings that I have to go to. I think one of them is for SPED, just like turning in my SPED binder. And then another one for some training that we never got throughout the year. I don't know, so we're gonna do that. But other than that, I don't really know what to expect next week, but y'all can expect a video about it. So I will see you guys next week. Bye.